Yo, what is up, everyone? Happy Friday. Welcome, welcome. And yeah, we're just booting up some Dragon Quest treasures. I'll go ahead and first, I gotta remember to always say welcome, welcome to our subscribers over on Twitch. And a big shout out to Slunkabomb Gaming, Mo Moon, um, Lord Koj, Dan, Endless One Up, as well as Jingai for holding it down in Twitch. And then folks over on YouTube, Glimmer Gang affiliates, thank you so much, channel members.
Erik, are you awake?
Oh, the game audio is playing. I'm going to go ahead and mute it really quick while we're reading through the YouTube members. So yes, thank you to the Glimmer Gang affiliates, Omega Ace Gaming, Snorlax, Tetrafan 1000, Orodelpha, Haunted Wisp, Dr. Lucy Van Pelt, B Tender, Daniel Martin, Shady Frosty, Slunkabomb Gaming, Kever M, Endless One Up, Cafe by the Way, DJC Game Studios, Mo Moon, Travis MCP, Glimmering Harpy, Luke's Awakening, Quiet Chris, Hans Brand, Terrence Martin, Retro Ralph, Myself in Comics, Stampede Gaming, The Retro Bro, Movies Madness and Entertainment, What to What, Potion Sword Run, SSJK. Sanctum, Mike Stanchill Porter, Skywalker the Jedi, Jacob Aram, Brian M., Mike Cockhertz, The Pastafarian, Keely Chow, Rise of Zen, Andrew, Michael Garvey, and Aries the Child. Thank you all so much for supporting the show. And yes, thank you to all the folks who come into the chat as well to say what's up. I appreciate it. So yes, we'll go ahead and get back to the game video and we will also say hey to the folks in the chat. Thank you for watching, folks over on Twitch and folks over on YouTube. Who do we got in the chat first so far? We have Mattia saying, let's go. Good to see you, Mattia. Hope you're having a great day so far. And thanks so much for popping in. Mitchell B, hello all. Good to see you, Mitchell B. Hope you're having a great Friday. Old School in the house over on YouTube. Good to see you, my guy. Hope you're having a great Friday. Mitchell B says, hey, Rhea, what's up, what's up? And that boy, what's up, what's up, what's up? That boy, good to see you. Sam Falcon, boop, boop, de boop, boop, boop. Yes, we're playing some Dragon Quest. So this is a little bit of a different Dragon Quest game. It's kind of a spin-off, so it's a little more like, what is the word? Cozy, I guess, is a word to describe it. But once we start playing it, I think you'll understand. It's not as like a hardcore turn-based RPG as the rest of the games in this series have been, like, you know, number 1 through 9, for example. I'm not like the biggest Dragon Quest head. Like, I've only like played maybe like one of the other games, and I haven't played 9 yet. So yes, I'm still like really green when it comes to my knowledge on this series. So a lot of the creatures are legacy monsters from throughout the games, but I'm only really familiar with the slime character, this little guy here in the corner. So yes, other than that, a lot of them kind of are newer, or I guess like they're new to me basically, even though they've been around for a long time. But yeah, we will learn together. Cool, I'll go ahead and narrate what's on the screen. It's Mia's notebook. Tales of Treasure is written on the cover. Me and Erik snuck out on one of these little boats again, and we found a cave, and inside was the prettiest stone I ever saw. It was a nice rock for sure, but I wouldn't call it a treasure. We got a funny feeling that the next time we sneak off the ship, we'll find a proper treasure, the one we've been searching for. Very cool. Okie doke, we'll go ahead and continue on and examine stuff. The Vikings must have brought this back from a raid at some point. That's cool. Ooh, our first treasure encounter. It's a chest full of Viking treasure. Erik knows better than to try and open it. Instead, he looks forward to the day when he and Mia have treasure of their own. Oh, okay. Cool. So Mia is his sister, and I guess they're on board a Viking ship. Yep, looks like they are. Oh, I forgot to unmute the audio. Here it is. And Kever M, hey Rhea, good to see you. What's up, Kever? Good to see you. Friday. And Solid Nate says, oh my god, hi Rhea, good to see you, Solid Nate. Hope you're having a great day so far. Yeah, we're playing some Dragon Quest treasures. Okay, so Viking says, gahaha, look, if it isn't young Erik, our very own little magpie. And Kever over on YouTube says, good, how about you? I'm doing great. I'm glad I could get this game, and I'm really stoked to play it. Rabbit Dude says, hey Rhea in chat, good to see you, Rabbit Dude. Happy Friday to you. Thanks so much for popping in to say hey. Cool beans. So Viking is saying, how long's it been since we took you and me on board? Must be a fair old while already. Still, I bet you're glad we did though, eh? this is kind of the origin story for Star-Lord, but I think the origin story for Star-Lord, Peter Quill from Guardians of the Galaxy. I think that's pretty much like a trope already before he did it. Anyway, Viking dude in this game is saying, still, I bet you're glad we did it though, eh? A steady job on a Viking longship? You must be the luckiest pair of orphans in the world. Rabbit dude says, so what's new, Rhea? Oh, I just got Dragon Quest Treasures. I'm really excited. That's the game I'm playing right now on Nintendo Switch. Sam Falcon said, I spent most of my workday playing Skyrim at my desk. Nice! That's awesome, dude. Love to see it. How many hours are you in at Skyrim? Okay, so Viking dude is saying, what was that? You're gonna find a treasure that'll make you rich enough to get off the ship? Gahaha, fat chance of that. Tell me how much treasure have you found so far? None. Why we got a cap when we know the Vikings are gonna find out anyway? Sam Falcon says, I will check. Yeah, it would be super tight to share that in the chat. So Viking dude is saying, of course not. Treasure hunting's not for little runts like you. Leave it to the experts.
As you can see.
As you can see. Anyway, as you can see, we're having a feast in here tonight, and we don't want some scruffy younglings spoiling the mood. Yeah, they're back there cutting the rug. So Viking dude is saying, so go back to your room and get some sleep, because we certainly won't be. What jerks. Well, I guess they took in those orphans, so I don't know if they're like completely jerks, but they are kind of jerky to the kids. Mia must have found some other way to get up to the deck. Better try searching for another route. Alright, so we gotta sneak past the Viking dudes because they're being mean and won't let us party with them, so we're just gonna go find our sister and go from there. What's this? It's one of the Vikings magazines. They say they only read them for the articles. Oh man, Erik is a bit too young to appreciate such highbrow content. Oh my god, this game is wild. Rabbit Dude says, I got the new Pokemon game and I got Scarlet and Violet. Nice! I just got Violet physically and then Scarlet digitally. And yeah, which one are you playing first, Rabbit Dude? And who is your starter? So, game is saying, perhaps if you crouch, you might be able to squeeze through. Oh, okay, I gotta crouch. Trying to crouch. There it is. Good stuff. Love the first-person view while we're crouching. And that's when I caught them, a funny little cat and pig, both with wings. Thought they were monsters at first, but they were tame enough. Must be rare, and you know what that means. Sam Falcon over on YouTube says, where do I check how many hours I have into it? Oh, on Nintendo Switch? I think it's in, if you press the home button, you go into your profile, and then it'll show you how many hours you put into each game. And Viking Dude is saying, yeah, I'll drink to that, we're gonna be rich. If not in your Nintendo profile, then it should be in the game, but I'm not sure. Rabbit Dude says, Scarlet and the Donald Trump looking duck. Oh, okay, cool. So you got Quaxley, and you started with Scarlet. Okay, cool. So Viking Dude is saying, so where are they now? Locked up somewhere safe, I hope. Oh, don't worry about that. They're in a cage and hanging from the mast. They're not going anywhere. Yeah. Kever says, I will be lurking. No worries, Kever. Thank you so much for the lurks. Sam Falcon says, thanks. Yeah, no worries. That's weird that Skyrim wouldn't have the hours in your, like, when you go to save, like on whatever file you're saving upon, or even auto-saving, it should show you how many hours they saved it at. And a timestamp. Okay, so Viking Dude's saying, when we Vikings return from a successful raid, the firewater flows non-stop for 3 days and 3 nights. Oh, the firewater, that's the drinky poos, the happy juice. Rabbit Dude says, who is your starter? Oh, I picked Sprigadito. Yeah, the kitty. And Viking Dude says, but not for younglings like you, of course. Don't let me catch you stealing a sip. Gaha! Yeah, kids should not be drinking. Sam Falcon says 35 hours. That's not bad. Yeah, that's really cool, Sam. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Okay, so Erik's reading the library of books here. The shelves are lined with books. The Vikings like to read them when they're not busy looting and pillaging. Erik can't make head or tail of them, however. Oh, Erik doesn't know how to read? These jerks didn't teach Erik how to read? Dang, that sucks. Anyway, hopefully we learn how to read when we escape this ship. Sam Falcon says, I'm old. I don't know how to use a Switch. Well, it sounds like you got like 35 good hours of use into your Switch at that point. Sail, I think that's a Viking greeting, but I don't know how to pronounce it. So I'll say, Sail, Erik. I just saw young Mia heading up to the deck. I was surprised to see her on her own. I thought you two were joined at the hip. Mattia says, hit the like button, y'all. Thank you so much, Mattia. I appreciate it. This is kind of a sleeper title that not too many people even knew was coming out. Like, I would talk about it like, oh, I'm going to play Dragon Quest Treasures. I'm going to get Dragon Quest Treasures. And everyone would be like, what? That's a game? There's a new Dragon Quest game coming out? And yeah, I'd be like, yeah, single tier. No one knows about this game. Cool. So we can do some, like, light platforming.
Ah, the thrill of finding treasure.
Thrill of the fight to find treasure. Rabbit Dude says, imagine not knowing how to use a Switch. And Sam says, I had 110 on Shimigami Tensei 5 on Switch. Dude, so you know how to use a Switch. And you were able to check your hours on that game, clearly, if you played 110 of it. That's really cool. I can see myself putting maybe like 80 to 100 hours into Persona 5. I have yet to start Shimigami Tensei 5, though. I have 3 physically on that I haven't started either. I'm just horrible at collecting games, but never finding time to play them. Mattia says, so Ray is finally finished with Sonic. Well, no, not quite. I'll probably return to it. I wanted to play this because it just came out today, and I was really excited to pick up my copy and play it. And while I was out, I did some shopping. I got some ground turkey, let's see, some baking powder, and some more yogurt, so I'm really happy. Some more Greek yogurt. Sam Falcon says, Rabbit Dude, I spend my days as a systems engineer, so I haven't had much interest in learning all the ins and outs. Got it. Okay, so Viking Dude saying, when we Vikings return from a successful raid, the fire water flows Wait, I just talked to you. I went the wrong way. Okay. Mattia says, I meant because of the rage quit. No, I still do want to play it, but yeah, yesterday I didn't do much playing because I was talking to everyone in the chat. But that's a good problem. Okay, cool. So map is saying it's a map of the world. Erik imagines all the exciting places there are to discover. Rabbit Dude says, I've heard that the new Sonic game is pretty good. Yeah, it's taking me a while to get the hang of it because I keep playing it and putting it down, and then I have to relearn how the controls work. And Rabbit Dude says, Sam, that's fair. And Mattia says, yesterday was a great music discussion. It sure was. Thanks for being a part of it. And Aries says, evening, Ray. What's up, everyone? Hope y'all are having a great Friday so far. Thank you so much, Aries. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a great Friday so far. And thanks so much for popping in. And Erik is noticing something here. This is what the Vikings use to raise the anchor. Erik has never been allowed to use it. Yeah, it'll probably be really dangerous because you're just a kid. Probably shouldn't be touching that. Here's our sister. Mia, hey, you took your time. I was beginning to think you wouldn't show. Just kidding. I know, I can't wait to find a treasure of our own. Those Vikings would never make fun of us again. And maybe tonight's the night. Just imagine the look on their gormless faces if we brought back something really cool. Hold on. No one saw you sneaking up here, did they? I talked to a few people. Yes, I'm serious. Sorry. And Eating Paste in the house. I heard the new Sonic game runs like trash on the Switch, so I didn't get it. What's up, Eating Paste? I don't know. Like, maybe if I bought it like on PC, I could compare it. Momoon over on Twitch. Sup, fellow Glimmer members. Good to see you, Momoon over on Twitch. Hope you're having a great day so far and feeling a lot better. But yeah, Eating Paste, to your point, like, I don't have any other point of reference to compare my experience to. With Switch, it's just a matter of me forgetting how the controls work. So I don't think that has anything to do with the game running bad. But that's just my take. Snowly says, hello, Rhea. Hello, chat. Good to see you, Snowly. Happy Friday to you. Thanks so much for popping in. Mia says, the boat's all ready. Maybe we can check out one of those little islands again. Meow. Huh? Oh, those are the little creatures that those Vikings were talking about. Huh? What was that? Amber Moon over on YouTube. Sup, fellow young tubers. Eating Paste says, maybe I should try it out then. Eating Paste, I saw it on sale for $30 during Black Friday weekend and Cyber Monday, so maybe it'll go on sale again around Christmas time. And Rabbit Dude says, Eating Paste, how is it bad? I think Eating Pace mentioned that it runs like trash, or according to other people, it runs like trash. I haven't personally noticed too much. It's just been me struggling to remember how the controls work. Mia says, those must be the strange creatures I heard the Vikings talk about. Poor little things.
Come on.
And Mattia says, yo, Momoon, hope you're feeling better. Yes, sending well wishes to Momoon for sure. He's been sick for a while, but it got really bad this week, so he had to go to the hospital. So sending lots of support and well wishes for Momoon. And Sam Falcon says, gotta run, hope you have a great stream. Thank you so much for hanging out, Sam. I hope you have a great rest of your evening. And Eating Pace says, yeah, the performance on the Switch is very poor versus PC, PS5 from what I understand. I mean, come on, dude, that's not fair. Those systems are like at least 2 times faster and more like capable of running more demanding games than the Switch. I don't know. I'm a little bit more like forgiving for the Switch for even having the same generation of games as the PS5 at this point. But I don't know. That's just me. Mamoon says 3 times faster. Yeah, like that's what I'm trying to say, is that like at least 2 times faster, right? But yeah, that's no I hear what I can sorry. I think I understand though the argument. That shouldn't be an excuse. The game should never have been ported on Switch if it was going to have all these problems. So I know that argument could also be made. Okay, cool. So Mia is saying we can't just leave them locked up like that. Come on, let's set them free. Eating Pace says, Pokemon having all the issues sealed it, which is weird because all these other super demanding games, like Nier Automata and Persona 5, those are running like pretty good in my opinion. Eating Pace says it'll launch with or before the new Zelda game. Switch Pro is coming out next year, I guarantee. Oh, you heard it here first. We got a hot scoop from Eating Pace, our video game insider. Mia says, we're not going to be able to climb up there, but I bet we can knock the cage down with these. Mia's like Bulma. She reminds me of Bulma for like obvious reasons. And Mamoon says it's like comparing a bike to a motorcycle. Yeah, kind of. Or like a moped to a motorcycle. What was I writing in GTA Vice City? What is that vehicle called? It's not a motorcycle. It was like a scooter. I forget what it was called though. Luke's Awakening says, hey Pace, good to see you, Luke. Happy Friday to you. And yeah, I totally forgot. Okay, cool. So Erik says the game says Erik receives 10 pebbles from Mia. Pebble, a catapult pedal that inflicts very minor impact damage on a single enemy. Aries says Vespa. Yes, it was a Vespa. I know, it's like comparing a Vespa to a motorcycle. I still need to make clips from that. That was so fun. But yeah, I've been trying to experiment with more live action like shorts intentionally made for that purpose instead of just taking game footage, which is still fun. I just wanted to incorporate more content for my shorts. Rapid Dude says frame rate. Hey, Luke. And yes, Mamoon over on Twitch, it was a Vespa. Correct. You and Aries were totally right. Cool. And concerning catapults, you can use the catapult to shoot pebbles and pellets. Hold down ZR to pull back the pocket, line up your shot with R, then let go of ZR to shoot. When your catapult is drawn, press Y to change which pellet you shoot. Cool. Which with ZR held down and your catapult drawn, lock onto the enemy and press L or R to quickly shift between targets. Nice. Cool beans. So we'll go ahead and pull back our slingshot. Yes. And we're gonna go shoot. Yay, we did it. Aries saying what's up to Luke. Oh, cute little companions. They're so tiny. Mia says, are you two all right? Oh, they look hurt. 1000 Star over on Twitch says, hi, good to see you, 1000 Star. Happy Friday to you. Hope you're having a great day so far. Thanks so much for popping in over on Twitch with Mo Moon. Luke says, what's up, Aries? And Mia in-game says, imagine being cooped up like that, left dangling from the mast. It's just terrible. They really are unusual, though. I've never seen anything like them before. Thousand Star on Twitch says, enjoying my day off. Nice. That is awesome. Do you have the weekend off or just today? Oh, I want the little piggy and the kitty. Well, obviously the kitty first if I like had to choose between them, but yeah, I would love to have both. So cute. Mia says, hey, cut that out. Haven't you noticed you're free now? I know, like, why are you fighting if like you could just run away from each other? Meow, meow, meow. Cat bat. Bat cat.
Wow.
The bat and the cats. Meow. Oink, oink, oink. Oink. So cute. Big fan. Mia says, oh, I get it. They want us to follow them. Maybe they're going to reward us by showing us where all the good treasure's hidden. Hee hee. Well, there's no harm in dreaming, right? After all, anything's possible.
Let's go.
Mia says, right, let's get moving. Those funny creatures won't hang around forever, you know? Rabbit says, so who made those emojis for your memberships? The artist is Sunrise Jelly on Etsy and Twitter. Definitely check out their work. I just ordered some more emojis from them as well. Andrew says that Shao Kahn is a real jerk. What's up, Andrew? Good to see you. Happy Friday over on YouTube. Thanks so much for popping in. Momoon says, reward by pushing you off the boat. Okay, cool. Talk to Mia. Andrew says, fire the cannons. Mia says, are you ready to set sail? Sure am. Let's go. Okay, then off we go. Jonathan Mills over on YouTube. Happy Friday to you. Jonathan Mills says, another PS2 fighting game I like is Tekken Tag Tournament. Oh, did you see the footage for Tekken 8 that released during the Game Awards last night? What did y'all think of the Game Awards, by the way? Did you have any highlighted announcements that you really liked? I think my favorites were the Crash Bandicoot announcement, the Dead Cells Castlevania partnership game thing. Mamoon says Tekken Bill Clinton. Oh god. Oh yeah, and then Flute Man. Flute Man was also one of my favorites. Oh, and then Reggie Fils-Aimé came out. Uncle Reggie. Love him. As far as like actual games though and winners, like none of those really stood out. Like Elden Ring won all the awards, so I was just like, okay, what's the point of like even like caring anymore? So I just like kept track of like the announcements made during the show on Twitter. So that was a lot faster than trying to watch the show. Luke's Awakening says my body was ready for Reggie. Was ready for Reggie. Yeah, Uncle Reggie is the best. Mamoon says Tekken and Street Fighter. Yes, Tekken and Street Fighter. I wanted to see more footage of Kimberly, the new ninja character from Street Fighter 6. She's gonna be like my favorite character for sure, so I wanted to see more of her, but I'm hoping that we get some more footage later on. Rabbit Dude says, interesting over on YouTube. And Jonathan Mills says, I like the Suicide Squad game trailer. Oh yeah, that's a good one with Kevin Conroy in his last performance as Batman. Rabbit Dude says over on YouTube, I was excited for the Kirby game getting an award. Yeah, it was the family best family game of the year or something like that. Yeah. Elden Ring won best RPG, right? Even though Nintendo padded the award selection with like 4 of their other games.
Since when was there an island around here?
Since when is there an island around here? Mamoon over on Twitch says Suicide Squad for sure. Sorry if I missed that. I can't remember if I read that or not. Andrew says, I'm here enjoying the stream as the ceiling continues to cave in. Maybe a heavier appliance falls through. Who knows? Oh my god, Andrew. I'm so sorry that you have to deal with that. My deepest condolences and stuff. I'm hoping you and your family are safe. But yeah, I again, really, really sorry you have to deal with that. Let's I got distracted, sorry. I'm trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go next. So we're controlling Erik, it looks like. I wish I could control Mia, that would be fun. But it looks like Mia's kind of leading the way, though. Mia says, it's a long way down. And C-Mart over on YouTube says, Rhea, Street Fighter 6 looks freaking rad. Love your content. Thank you so much, C-Mart. I appreciate it. And happy Friday to you. And I hope you're having a great evening, day so far. And Be Tender, what's happening with Dead Cells? Oh, it is getting some more content that is featuring Castlevania characters. We got to see... I'm drawing a blank. Richter and Alucard and Dracula. So that was really cool. Andrew says, Rhea, thanks. Still here. Still have internet. Yes, thankfully, Andrew. And then Luke says over on YouTube that Castlevania content looks amazing. That's what I was saying. But since we didn't see any like real gameplay yet, I'm still cautiously optimistic. But it's hard to not be like, oh my god, new Castlevania stuff. Rabbit Dude says over on YouTube that God of War game got so many awards, it was crazy. And Eating Pace says, yeah, I'm excited for the Dead Cells DLC. I want to see people play it, like, because I was eager to see what people who grew up playing Castlevania and know the series like the back of their hand, what they're gonna do, or if they were interested in playing it. Mamoon says Dead Cells is going to answer the question of what is man. And in game, Erik saying there doesn't seem to be any way through. There must be some other way to open the door, though. Best to look around. Oh, can I like crawl? No, I can't do that. Quiet Chris says, hi Ray, I hope you're having a good day. Happy Friday, Quiet Chris. Thank you so much for popping in over on YouTube. And yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in over on Twitch and YouTube. I really appreciate it. All right, let's talk to you one more time. A dead end? Seriously? There must be some way to open this door. Oh, this is it. Cool. Look, it opened. We gotta crawl through that opening there. Also, one of us has to crawl through. Okay. Mia says, guess it only works if you're standing in the right place. Rabbit Dude says, personally, the Game Awards is a scam, but we all knew that. And Luke says, what is a man but a miserable little pile of secrets? Exactly, Luke. And Mia says, hey, I know, Erik. You stand on that switch and I'll go see what's on the other side. Okay, just be careful, sis. At least we can see through the wall a little bit.
It's my turn now.
Yay! High five. Oh, we can control Mia. That's really cool. I wonder if they both have different abilities. Huh. Hopefully that opens the rest of the gate for our bro. It looks like it did. Yay! Da-na-na-na-na. Erik says, we did it, Mia. We sure did. Sibling teamwork. I wonder if they're twins. Erik says, look over there.
Two daggers.
Looks like 2 daggers. I smell treasure. I bet those are worth a fortune. We definitely need weapons in this JRPG. Erik says the cat and pig must have known about this place. I wonder what the deal is with them. Well, let's worry about that later. First things first, let's go get those daggers. There's 2 of them, so I make that 1 each. Come on. So, yes, let's go. Momoon over on Twitch says, being careful, you stole a ship from Vikings. We are long past the point of careful. Well, the Vikings are too busy getting drunk on their own ship to really care what we're doing. And Andrew over on YouTube says, Dracula actually called Omega on his cellular telephone trying to convert him, bring him over, denied, I'm guessing. Hello, Flying Piggy.
Oh.
Oink. Oink indeed. Hi, kitty. Meow. Meow indeed. Nyah. The sword and the stone. Very cute.
Ow, ow, ow. Didn't expect that. But we got them.
We got them all right. Treasure.
Aw, they're so cute.
What? What the?
So it's really
Meow. So it's really you. About time.
It can speak?
Of course I can. You two just couldn't understand me before. That's the power of the
Ah, they're so cute. Little paws. Piggles.
Right.
Piggly
I've
Wiggly.
decided I'll be taking the girl.
Hey! I thought we agreed no magazines. Huh.
Fine. I was going to choose the
Jonathan
boy
Mills
all
over on
along.
YouTube says, I like the first theater rhythm Final Fantasy game, but I like the sequel Curtain Call better. I never played those, but I saw them on 3DS.
You really think this is them? The legendary
Wasn't there
chasms?
a Kingdom Hearts rhythm
There's
game that
only
came
one
out
way
on
to find
Switch?
out.
Jagorgo in the house. Have you ever seen the Dragon Quest movie on
you
Netflix? I haven't, Jagorgo. I might be interested to watch it while I'm playing this, though. Thanks so much for coming through to hang out on YouTube, and I hope you're having a great Friday so far. Wahoo! Oh, we're being sucked into the multiverse. Oh, our cool dagger. We have to go after it. Oops. Ah! Oh no! Mia and Erik are separated now. And Mia doesn't have her awesome dagger. What's gonna happen now?
You won't get rid of me that easily.
Girl, you better jump through the portal.
Here I come!
That's what I thought. I'm like, girl, if you don't go. Like, what is waiting for you here? Like, you might as well. Square Enix presents. The game's, it hasn't even started yet. Dragon Quest Treasures. Ba ba da ba 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 ba. Concerning catapults. Yes, I did do that. Oh, it's playing it while it's loading. Got it. I was just like, okay, I don't need to read this anymore. And, yeah, thank you folks watching over on Twitch and YouTube. I super appreciate it. I'm just making sure my layout is figured out because my camera was being weird. Okay, cool. So Mia at level 1. Let's get our dagger. The dagger Mia found in the ruins is stuck firmly in the soil. It seems somehow to have traveled through the portal with her. Pull the dagger out of the ground? Yes, absolutely. And Seagull's Pokestop. Just getting started. Nice. What's up, Seagulls? Good to see you. Happy Friday. Hope you're having a great day so far. Thank you so much for stopping in. Yeah, I'm stoked. I just got this game this morning. I went to go pick it up at Best Buy while I was shopping, so I'm really stoked. Dragon Dagger. A curious power seems to swell inside her. Now where could Erik have gone to? Better get out of here and start looking for him. Yes, better look for our bro. I wonder how we would equip our weapon, though. Maybe it's not available to us just yet. Must have items. You can view all your possessions, pellets, materials, and more from the items section menu. Use it to keep tabs on your stock or check what each item does. Inflicts very minor impact damage on a single enemy. Yes, we know that. Logbook. Cool. Tips and tricks. I think this is the extent of everything that we're able to get from that. What about options? Save, load, display, subtitles on. Yep. Looks good. Sound, yes, looks good. I want music turned up. And let's see what else. That all looks fine. Okay, cool. So we'll go ahead and save. Yes. Yay, I love saving. And Exploring Game Pass. Hola, good to see you, Exploring Game Pass. Hope you're having a great Friday so far. Appreciate you stopping in. Alright, alright, alright. Ooh, slimes. Slime time. Aw, girl slime. Pinky. Soup's cute. We're like right in the middle of an enemy nest. I wonder if there's any items here that I could pick up. Snolly says, what's up, Exploring Game Pass? Chris Dominguez says, hi, Rhea. Good to see you, Chris. Hope you're having a great Friday so far. Thanks so much for popping in. And Exploring Game Pass says, hey Z, just chillin'. Seagull says, I'm playing as well. It's a great game, just the tutorial is slow. I'm assuming this is still the tutorial, which I'm totally okay with. Yeah, like for me, I need repetition in order for concepts to sink in. So yeah. But in terms of streaming content, it's not the most captivating, I know. Chris Dominguez says, thank you for being on. No, thanks for coming in, Chris. I appreciate it. And Seagull says, yeah, it takes a while. Cool. Well, we got time. Mia says, the gate is firmly padlocked shut. There must be some way to get it open. Meow, meow.
Wow.
Oh, it's female slime. Very cute. Are we about to have a battle? The pink slime appears to be in a spot of bother. Treasure? Is she saying treasure? She seems to be looking around agitatedly. It's almost as though she's looking for something. What's she looking for? Chris Dominguez says, Ray, I should do a streaming special for New Year's. Well, I'm going to be out of town for New Year's, unfortunately, but that would be a good idea. I'm sure other people will be doing that, though. What do y'all have planned for New Year's? Well, what do you have planned for the holidays? And Jonathan says, Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance on 3DS is a fun game. I own it. I just haven't played it yet. So, Game is saying, could she have lost something and wants Mia to help find it? We gotta help, Uzabella, the cutie slime, joins the party. Cutie slime! Chris Dominguez says, me just mess with my PC. Nice. What kind of, what is the specs on your PC? Cutie slime. Is she gonna help us? Oh, she pointed out treasure. X marks the spot. Amazing. Mia saw where Uzabella's lost property is located. She seems to have had a vision showing her something that Uzabella had seen. Could this have something to do with the dagger? Use the vision Mia just had to find Uzabella's lost item. Chris Dominguez says, not sure yet. Oh, okay. So you haven't built your PC yet? Treasure visions. When you get close to some hidden loot, the monsters will have treasure visions that show you where the valuables are located. To view treasure visions and cycle between them, hold L and press B. Compare the visions to the surrounding landscape and track down the treasure. Yeah, let's do that. Jonathan Mills says, that game has characters from The World Ends With You, which I love. That game as well is on 3DS. Or, sorry, DS. Yeah, World Ends With You was also ported to Switch, if I'm not mistaken. I found some treasure! Yay! I wonder what it could be! Treasure time! Yay! Loot! Slime Jewel, a sparkling gem of a kind. A sparkling gem of a kind much sought after among slimes. This one is the prized possession of Uzabella.
It's gotta be worth a fortune.
It's gotta be worth a fortune! Game says, it looks like Mia has found Uzabella's treasured item. Yay! Uzabella is absolutely delighted. Love to see it. Memes of Destruction says, Dragon Warrior, I mean Dragon Quest. What's up, Mr. Memes? Good to see you. Happy Friday to you. Thanks so much for popping in over on YouTube. And Uzabella says, and it looks like she might well help Mia get out by way of thanks. Head over to the padlocked gate with Uzabella. All right, let's go, girl. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, step counters. I love it, because then they tell me how far away I am from things. Yay. It's the little things. Uzabella! There's a spooky creature behind that gate, though. Woo! Uzabella has smashed the gate open.
Whoa!
Whoa! This is seriously shady. Admiral Mogsworth is not going to be happy. And Mr. Memes over on YouTube saying hey to everyone in the chat. Thank you, thank you. Alright, let's go, Uzabella. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, I love her little movement animation. Snolly says, memes of destruction. Hello there.
We have come here in search of treasure.
Pirate Kitty! When we are done with this place, not a single shiny scrap will be left unpillaged, not a lick of loot unplundered. And who are we, you ask? Why, the most feared pirates of them all, Silverbones' thunderous plunderers.
I am
Memes over on
Admiral
YouTube
Moxie.
says, the slime's name is Isabella? Groovy. Yes, groovy indeed. And Pirate Kitty says, and I am none other than the supreme swashbuckler, the peerless privateer, Admiral Mogsworth. Admiral Mogsworth! Vainglorious hunter, Mogsworth.
Welcome to our crew.
Allow me to humbly welcome you to our crew. Mia's like, no thanks. Mogsworth says, oh, but I'm forgetting that you've only just awoken. I'll warrant you haven't got the foggiest idea what's going on. Well, let me fill you in on some details. We chanced upon you here on the Patternoggin, deep in slumber in the middle of the woods. I've never been one to ignore a damsel in distress, so I ordered my crew to bring you here right away. Mr. Memes over on YouTube says that text sound is used in Shining Force. Nice! That is such an awesome deep cut piece of knowledge, Mr. Memes. Thank you. Mogsworth on the game says, now that you're up and about, I'll trust you'll make yourself at home. You are perfectly safe here, I assure you. I want to know where I am, please. Mogsworth says, this here is where my trusty crew and I set up camp. From here, we scour the Patternoggin for its precious treasures. Now I should explain that these islands are legendary for being absolutely chock full of treasure. We've traveled a long way to get here, and we're not planning on leaving before we get our paws on every last bit of it.
There's nothing quite like treasure.
There's nothing in the world quite like treasure. It's what we pirates live for. To that end, we, the thunderous plunderers, have selected the very spot to pitch camp while we strip the land of its riches. Play your cards right, my girl, and I may even see fit to share a scrap of our spoils with you. Ha ha ha! Meow ha 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 ha! Meow 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 meow. Scurries away. Mogsworth has the zoomies. Mia hasn't got time to think about everything Admiral Mogsworth told her. She needs to find Erik. Fair. She's like, I literally have no idea what just happened, but okay. Where's my bro? This pirate dude is saying, Yahar! Welcome to our humble camp. 'Tis the base for all our pillagin' pon the Patternoggin. And there's no rest for the wicked. Let me tell ye, lassie, this island's packed to the gunnels with treasure. 'Tis a dream come true for lifelong looters like ourselves. Yo ho ho! Arr! You must be the lassie old Moggy's been going on about. This one's been holed up in our Cold Spring Cavern. Hope it wasn't comfortable for ye. It's usually just our... Hope it was comfortable for ye. It's usually just our monsters we let sleep in there. You know? Arr! Oh, sorry about the locked gate and all that. Old Moggy was worried about feral beasts disturbing ye while you were sleeping. Jonathan over on YouTube says, I enjoyed playing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3DS game based on the 2014 movie, which I think is better than the movie. Oh, I remember watching those movies in theaters. I wasn't a big fan of them. I didn't get a chance to play the games, though. Fire Safety says, you can rest at a campfire to fully restore your entire party's HP and MP. If you've taken a beating and need to recover or your HP is running low, seek out the nearest campfire without delay. Your game will also be autosaved when you rest at the campfire, so be sure to make use of any you come across. Oh, thank you, game. It's a campfire. It looks like a good place to take a break. Yes, absolutely.
I'm pooped.
I'm pooped. Yar! Finally decided to join us, did ye? Well, if there's anything I can help you with, just ask. Have you seen my brother? Lost your brother, have ye, lassie? Gar, there's nothing sadder than a family torn apart. I wish I was able to help, I really do. But I ain't seen anyone who looks remotely like he might be your brother around here, I'm afraid. Most likely you'll have to venture further afield if you're to be reunited with him, lassie. Got anything else ye fancy asking me? I think that's pretty much the most pressing issue right now. Okay, cool. Right, ye are, lassie. Well, I'm always here if there's anything you want to know. Yaha! With the right pellets in your pouch, you can use a catapult to whack foes and heal your pals. Plain old pebbles will do damage to your enemies, while heal pebbles will fix up any ally lucky enough to be struck by one. B Tender says, great pirate indeed. Okay, I already know how to do this. Would you like me to scribble all this down for you, Lassie? Sure, why not? Alright, at your service, Lassie. Cool. Oh wait, I just read this. Okay, cool. It's already written down. Thanks for nothing.
What's inside?
What's inside? More pellets! Yay! What say you? They're asleep. Can I talk to you? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's just keep going down here then. Oh, what's over here? More pellets? Heal pellet! Nice! We'll check that out later when we need to. Piggy with a wizard hat! Yay! What? Admiral Mogsworth's newest recruit has woken up? This is seriously shady. We need to sound the alarm.
Shady.
What's wrong with you, Shady? You just told him a minute ago.
Thanks, Shambles.
Shady, oh yeah, I did, didn't I? Thanks, Shambles. Sorry, I know I can be a bit dim sometimes. Shambles says, now then, you're Admiral Mogsworth's new favorite, it seems. He's not usually so quick to take a shine to someone, you know? How you managed to wheedle your way into his affections while you were fast asleep is beyond me. Anyway, you're up and about now, it seems, and I have a sneaking suspicion you're planning to leave the camp, am I right? I guess I am, yes.
I knew it.
I knew it! It's written all over your face. What? You've lost your brother? That's dark. I wish we could help you find him. But we're under strict orders from Admiral Mogsworth not to let you wander off. Aha, I've got an idea. If you'd be willing to help us out, perhaps we might consider our strict no leaving the camp policy. The other day, or reconsider. Okay, so the other day Shady buried some treasure around here to stop anyone else getting it, but then he promptly forgot where he put it. If you could find that treasure and bring it to us, we might just consider letting you slip out of the camp. Interesting. Shady says, huh? But how she's meant to find it, Shambles? We don't even know where it is. It's not really fair to. Of course it's not fair, you oaf. It's impossible. That's the whole point. We're not supposed to let her pass, remember? And Shambles says, ahem, now let's get it over. Let's go over it again, shall we? Shady's buried some treasure somewhere in the camp. Your job is to find it. Yeah, and if you do, we'll let you through. No questions asked. Definitely for sure, not a shadow of a doubt, honest. I'm so confident that you're telling me the truth. The symbol above Uzabella seems to indicate that she knows where Shady buried the treasure. Really? How would she know? It might be wise to keep an eye out for similar symbols in the future, as they could show the way to more treasure. For now, Uzabella's vision should be able to guide Mia to the right spot. Very cool. Thank you, Uzabella. Much appreciated. Okay, cool. Let us view the treasure vision. Treasure hidden in the pirate stockade. Pirate stockade. Woo, treasure! Okay, cool. Let us look for that. Is this it? Nah. I like the music. It's very whimsical. Yay, we found it! Huzzah! And thank you folks watching over on Twitch and YouTube. I really appreciate it. Yay! Huzzah! Restless Heart, an accessory that ensures its wearer never falters in the face of adversary.
What is this thing?
It only took us like a minute to find it, whereas y'all like totally forgot where you put it. Shambles says, aha, here she comes. Well, did you find our treasure? Kever M over on YouTube says, still here. No worries, Kever. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Shambles says, oh my, you actually did it. You found our treasure, the Restless Heart. But how? How did you know where I'd buried it? I have to admit, I didn't think you'd manage it, but you proved me wrong. This is a pleasant surprise. Now, if you'd be so kind, I do believe that restless heart belongs to us. Well, first you have to let me go, right? Mia hands the restless heart to Shambles.
Hey!
Shambles just totally, like, fought her to take it back. Shambles says, hey, hey, our treasure. Beautiful, isn't it?
Seriously?
Seriously? Shady says, thank you. This has really brightened up my mood. Shambles says, now we're monsters of our world. You are hereby officially free to explore the big, bad world outside. Off you go. Hee hee hee. We could have probably snuck past those dudes when they weren't looking, but whatever. Shambles says, all right. Just because I'm feeling generous, you can have a handful of pebbles. And this old map. Here you are. Well, thanks. Map of Paternoggin, a map detailing part of Draconia, a legendary land that is teeming with treasure. It once belonged to a pair of peculiar pirates. Oh, my PS5 controller disconnected. Hold on. Okay, cool. I'm like, it's fully charged. I don't know why it did that. Snolly says, all good, Kever. Yes, thank y'all so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Cool. So Pebbles says, yes, I know what a pebble is. Thanks. Shambles says, there are all sorts of wild monsters out there, so be careful. And don't say we didn't warn you. Why does this keep happening? That is so weird. I've been having issues with my PS5 controller staying connected. I'm just gonna go with my Pro controller for now. Pro controller. Sorry, PS5 controller. On location, you've got yourself a map. You can check where you are and where you're going using the mini-map in the top right corner of the screen. If you ever get lost and want to plan your route, press the minus button to take a look at the big map. Haunted Whiff says, hey, good to see you, Haunted Whiffs. Happy Friday to you. Hope you're having a great day so far. What else is over here? Any treasure? There's no treasure nearby. Okay. Just want to make sure, since Isabella has the ability to tell us where treasure is. I'm jelly happy. Sizz pellet. A catapult pellet that inflicts minor light damage on a single enemy. Pew pew pew.
What a beautiful place!
Spooky bat. Spoopy spoopy. Let's use our dagger. I wonder if Isabella can help us attack. Maybe not. Take that. Okay. I will try some dodging and some attacking. That hardly did anything, and he's only level 1.
There you are.
There you are, my favorite little treasure hunter. I've been searching for you everywhere. Piggy!
What's this?
And what's this? Trying to take on a Draki, are you? That's quite a big task for someone your age, you know?
Oh, no.
But you don't need to do it all by yourself. Not when you've got a monster to help you. Yay! Isabella can help me. Have it fight alongside you, and this battle will start to look a lot more winnable. You may feel a little overwhelmed at first, but try not to worry. Every battle will make both you and your monsters stronger. Isabella! Wahoo! Now, let's see what you and your monster friend have got.
I'm leaving this to you.
I'm leaving this to you.
Are you paying attention?
Let battle commence. Monsters who've joined your gang will fight on their own of their own accord when engaged in battle. Work together and take your enemies down. Oh, Draki recovered some HP. Yay, Isabella's helping us beat this Draki. Love it. Teamwork. You can do it. We did it. Nicotina, what's up, Rhea? Good to see you, Andre. Happy Friday to you. Thanks so much for popping in. Hope you're having a good evening or day so far. And Nicotina says, smash that like button and subscribe. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate your support. And Isabella, wait, no, not Isabella. Piggy says, you did it. That was some fine fighting. But don't stop there. If you want to get stronger, you'll have to take part in plenty more battles. And Piggy says, oh, but where are my manners? We haven't been formally introduced.
My name is Porcus.
Porcus. So Piggy's name is Porcus. My name is Porcus, and I'm searching for a very special sort of treasure. Aren't we all? Mia's sidekick, Porcus. Very cute. Big fan.
Now.
Porcus says, now I am pleased to see that you are still in possession of the Dragon Dagger. Those daggers are extremely powerful and will allow you to do all sorts of extraordinary things. For instance, you'll be able to see visions of treasure that monsters can sense nearby. But that's not all. By expanding some of your magical power, you will be able to heal yourself. Not bad, eh? What's more, when the power of the two daggers is combined, well, wondrous things can happen. Very cool, so we need to find our brother in order for that to happen. Porcus says, hold on, what happened to the blue-haired boy who pulled out the other one?
Listen.
What?
Like, have you not been around this whole time when I've been asking people where my brother is? Porcus says, what? You got separated and he's your brother, you say? Well, that's not good at all. You don't say. Porcus says, but don't worry too much. He should have a new feline friend to help keep him company. Still, we shouldn't leave them to their own devices for too long. Let's see if we can't track them down. Yeah, definitely a good idea. All right, let's go, Isabella. We're gonna follow this little fairy piggy. Any treasure over here? No treasure nearby. Okay. Oh my gosh, the slime with the little hat on. It's just too much. Mogsworth says, oh, if it isn't my newest recruit, what are you doing all the way out here? Porcus says, is this an acquaintance of yours? He seems interesting. To answer your question, we are looking for Mia's brother. Necron just super chatted with a super sticker, Dancing Pear. Hey, you. Good to see you, Necron. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I really appreciate it. Hope you're having a rad Friday so far. Thanks so much for popping in. And Snolly says, thanks, Nicotina. Yes, thank you so much, y'all, for making this an awesome stream. It's like kind of chill, just playing through some Dragon Quest treasures, narrating the game, hanging out with y'all in the chat. It's a vibe. Mogsworth says, yes it is, I remember now. I was up on the Snouterhorn when I saw him, a boy with blue hair and blue eyes. Sound familiar? Porcus says, that must be him. Come on, let's go.
Hold on.
Hold on. You can't just stroll up to the Nauterhorn. There are all sorts of wild monsters wandering around. I can't in good conscience allow you to head to such a perilous place without a valiant guide and a bodyguard, by which I mean me. Oh, you're gonna join our party? Heck yeah. Snolly says, oh yes, Dragon Quest is such a good series, OG for sure. Yeah, I'm kind of a noob to it, but I'm enjoying this little spin-off one so far. Mogsworth says, and I shall have my trusty comrade accompanying us for good measure. Yay, slime time! Gunther, the slime, joins the party. Gunther, oh my gosh, that's so cute. It's like goo, but Gunther. And he has a cute little hat. Big fan. Mogsworth says, we can use the skylift in the forest atop this cliff to ascend the Snouterhorn. The cliff is too steep to climb, but that's where our glutinous companions come in. Simply jump on a slime's back and use the elasticity provided by their blooby body to bounce to the top. Come on, hop to it.
This is well worth knowing.
Scaling cliffs at a single bound. Hold down L and press A, X, or Y to use a monster's forte. You'll have to work as a team to hunt down hidden treasure to hard-to-reach places. Okay, cool. So we will use our slime friends to help scale those hard-to-reach areas. That's teamwork. Each monster's family has a different forte at their disposal. Try to include different monsters in your party and see which fortes work for you. Yes, this is what I saw in the different ads leading up to when this game was coming out. There was footage of all these different monsters with different abilities. Cool. Oh, we should probably use special ability here. Okay.
You can do it!
Nice. That's teamwork. Yay! Awesome. There's treasure! Yay! Very fun. Yay! Treasure! Unappraised treasure. A mysterious treasure of unidentified type and unknown condition. Get it appraised to discover its true value.
Oh, looks valuable.
Looks valuable. Porcus says, ho ho, looks like you found some loot. It doesn't look especially valuable though. Porcus says, one man's trash is another man's treasure, as they say. Anyway, what you just picked up is commonly known as bric-a-brac. It may not qualify as top treasure, but you can find some equally rare pieces that are well worth adding to your collection. Good to know. I was wondering if we could probably use it to make our weapons stronger or build other weapons or craft other weapons, but I don't think that is part of the game. But I could be wrong. I haven't looked too much into things that you can do in the game because I didn't want to get spoilers.
There it is.
Mogsworth says, there it is, the skylift that will take us to the highest point on the island. All we need to do is hop aboard and it will whisk us to the summit of the Snouterhorn, where your brother surely awaits. Cool beans. Let's go, team. The mechanism looks quite old and rickety. Try pulling the lever? Yes. Endless one up. Pew pew. Good to see you, Dan. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. Thanks so much for popping in. I appreciate it. And, yes, I already know this tip. I know how to use pellets. We haven't really had to use them yet, though. Who's this person?
Then they came.
Then they came, two golden dragons, visitors from a far-off land.
It was they who transformed dreams into treasure.
It was they who transformed dreams and desires into countless treasures, scattering them across the land.
Oh, hello there.
Oh, hello there. I was just reading the legend behind the treasures found all over these islands. Would you like me to read it again? No thanks. Like your outfit, though. I've always been curious as to why there are such extraordinary riches to be found here, you see. Perhaps that's why you're here, to search these lands for the treasure of your dreams. Listen, have you seen my brother? Yes, like, please. Someone help. Oh, you're looking for your brother, are you? And he would also have blue hair and blue eyes, one supposes? As it happens, I do recall seeing such a boy upstairs, though I was rather preoccupied with my research to pay him much heed. Snolly said the outfit is cute. It is really cute. I hope we run into her again. I wonder who she's going to be in the story. Lady is saying, please do be careful if you intend to search for him, though. The way ahead is positively infested with frightfully uncouth monsters.
Best of luck.
Best of luck in any case. I do hope you are reunited with your brother before long. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Who are you? What? No, there is no doubt about it. I know a treasure hunter when I see one. Craw? I can tell from your eyes you see it, and it seems you have a loyal crew to help you out. Craw! Thanks? You're most welcome. Craw! Though I'll bet you're not a patch on my mistress. But that's nothing to be ashamed of. My mistress is in a class of her own, so mind your manners when you speak to her. Craw! Yeah! He is very protective of his mistress.
What's inside?
What's inside? More pebbles! I'm like wondering when I'm gonna have to use these. Maybe I should try using them now. This place looks and smells like it could be home to monsters. Best proceed with caution. Level 2. Oh wait, y'all are just gonna go ham, like, out of nowhere. Just give me a moment to try and, like, remember how to battle first. Yay, we did it. Okay. Level 2 Dracky. Momoon says, sorry Ray, but the treasure is in another castle. Thanks Mo over on Twitch. Yeah. Not that, like, I'm not curious how best to use those pebbles as, like, little catapults or whatever I'm supposed to do. What is it? A slingshot. Yeah, we use our slingshot to sling the pebbles at enemies. And there's different pebbles that have different abilities. Like, that all sounds good in gravy or whatever, but I have, like, a whole squad of, like, monsters to, like, help me battle, and it's a lot faster than trying to aim while you're being attacked. Was there an enemy over here? Nope, that's just the homies. And yeah, thank you folks watching over on Twitch and YouTube. I super appreciate it. Heal Pellet restores a small number of HP to a single ally. I will probably have to be on healing duty for my monsters if they keep carrying the load of doing most of the damage on our enemies, or taking the most damage. Snolly says, I used to hate that after completing a castle in Mario Bros. I'm like, man, after all that work every time. Yes! Take that! When are we gonna level up? Oh, it doesn't look like I can use the pellet right now. I have to attack with my dragon's dagger. Oh, no wonder we're doing so well, because our team is like level 2, and then Mogsworth is level 5. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yay, we're level 3 now. We are bodying these fools. Endless One Up says, I need to sort out stream elements. Seems useful. Yeah, dude. So what I did is I take existing what is it called, overlays, and I just changed the graphics or the fonts and all that stuff to suit my needs. It takes like maybe like if you have like an hour or two to just sit down and work on it, yeah, you're able to do some really awesome stuff with making it customized and stuff to what you want. And Momoon says Kirby Pebbles would be awesome, but would they do any damage? Kirby Pebbles? Oh, like the ones, like if Kirby Pebbles were a thing in this game. Endless One Up says, nice, you're a smart cookie. Yeah, so like Omega Ace Gaming helped me. He explained how he uses his stream elements in his layouts. And yeah, he basically clued me in on like how you can use pre-made overlays and then just swap out elements, like the assets, like the images, the MP4s, for different like YouTube alerts, or like if someone subscribes or if someone super chats, like you can have on-screen alerts for that, and you can have your what is it called, YouTube overlays reflect when when was the last super chat and who was it by and stuff like that. So I spent like maybe a good 2 hours on that one day and was able to figure it out. Yeah, I love it too. And Stonely says, I love the victory fanfare that it has the, it's the same after all these years, iconic. Yes, the fanfare, I live for it. Spiky pellet, yes, doing more minor piercing damage, okay. Minor piercing damage, interesting. I'm jelly happy. What's this? It's a rather sinister looking contraption. It seems to be broken at the moment. And Endless One Up says, I'm learning a lot. Yeah, dude, if you ever want me to help you, I'm happy to screen share. Some more pebbles. Momoon says, man, I could use Gatorade. Yeah, dude, keep those electrolytes up, especially if you're sick. You should definitely be drinking some emergency as well. Kever M says, see you, Rhea. All right, take care, Kever. Thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate it. And happy Friday to you. Jonathan says, I love licensed games. Oh, man, really? What are some of your favorite licensed games, Jonathan? Snolly says, endless. That's what it's about. I love that love and support. Absolutely. Cuddles all around. So the game is saying something may well be lurking on the other side of this door. Open it and go through? Yes. We need to find our brother. Endless says, yes, Snolly Games. Absolutely.
It must be your brother. Quick, we have to help him.
Oh no, our brother is like hurt or unconscious or something. Sonic fan over on YouTube, what's up? Welcome, happy Friday. Have you ever played Star Fox? Yes, I'm not that good at it though. I want to play Star Fox Adventures, honestly. That weird GameCube game that's like a 3D platformer adventure game. Oh dang, yikes! Oh, we gotta practice rolling to dodge attacks. Oh, there's our pellets. Yes! We're just gonna keep shooting from far away. Oh, so close. Oh, we're basically Archer, the Archer on our team. You defeated the Heartless Hunter. Yes, you did it. Heck yeah. I got a few hits in. Yay! Da 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 da. Snolly says, Star Fox Adventures is a decent experience if you take it for what it is. I enjoyed it. Pretty much anything Rare makes, really. And Momoon says this would be a good time to try that new Gatorade. Oh, you mean the protein one, or I don't know what the difference is between the new Gatorade and all the other Gatorades. And Mike H is over on YouTube. Hello, Mike. Looks like I'm late. Rhea, you need to talk to my boss to let me out about 90 minutes earlier each Friday. No worries, Mike. Thanks so much for popping in. I appreciate it. Haunted Whiff says, I would probably have to glorify the damage to inmates. This is what the computer got out of you when you were coming over the speaker. Long story short, computers are evil. Sorry, I'm having trouble understanding the context of your message, but I think I read it all. Jonathan says, some of my favorite licensed games are Matrix Path of Neo on PS2, Enter the Matrix on PS2, Fantastic Four 2005 on PS2, and Batman Arkham Origins on PS3. Nice. Sonic fan says, are you a Bionicle fan? I'm familiar with them, but I'm just not sure about any of the Lego games because I haven't really dived into them. Momoon says, Gatorade Light is like Pedialyte but for adults. Nice. Isn't Gatorade like already sort of Gatorade for adults? Because like those are all just electrolyte based drinks. I'm not sure what the difference is. Like maybe it has like more vitamins in it. I'm not sure. Porcus says, where did that thing come from? It frightened the life out of me. Well, you made short work of it at least. Now someone needs your help. It could very well be your brother. Yeah, we're pretty sure it is our brother. Endless One Up says, yep. Yep. Pedialyte is way saltier. Oh, Pedialyte is way saltier. Okay. I guess, salt, what is that? Sodium? Sodium is an electrolyte, so I guess that helps. Aries the Child says, let's go, spiked Gatorade. Mogsworth says, my dear boy, are you alright? Wake up, bro. Ow, ow, ow.
Huh?
Huh? Mia? Momoon says, I'm not sure, but it's a good excuse to try some. Fair enough, Mo, over on Twitch. Erik says, where were you? I've been looking everywhere for you.
Listen.
Mia tells Erik that she's also been looking for him. Oh, the poor little kitty is tired too. Endless One Up says over on YouTube, so I don't really know, but I've drank them both in the last year. Yeah, I kind of stick to the Gatorade Zeros just because, like, they're tried and true as far as, like, my needs. Erik says, hey, so we were both looking for each other, huh? And it looks like you made a lot of friends along the way. I'm impressed. You know, when I got when I got sucked through that thing and found myself all alone, I was pretty worried.
Never mind that.
But never mind that now. We found each other in the end. Meow, what's going on? What am I doing on the floor? Porcus says, dearie me, sleeping on the job again, Persila? Come on, up and at 'em. Persila and Porcus. Mogsworth says, is this flapping feline an acquaintance of yours?
Dare you?
How dare you, flapping feline, indeed. I have a name, you know.
You may call me Persila.
You may call me Persila. And for your information, I have come to this world in search of some very particular treasures. Sonic Fan says, name the game consoles you own as of now. PS4, Nintendo Switch, my PC. PS Vita, PSP, 3DS, yeah, Nintendo DS, yeah, Wii U, yeah, PS2, PS1, but those are at family's house, I think, yeah, and Endless One Up says, Pedialyte tastes like poop, so maybe it has less sweeteners. Momoon says, is that pink slime? Oh my god, I want a plushie of her. Yeah, same, Momoon. Her name is Uzabella. Old School over on YouTube says, Batman Arkham City is the best part of the Arkham series. And I think I caught up with everyone in the chat. Thank you, y'all, for watching. I really appreciate it. Erik's sidekick, Persila. Persila. I was a bit freaked out when she started following him around, but Persila is actually pretty cool. And she knows so much neat stuff about treasure and these islands we're on. And now I remember we just got that treasure chest open when, well, after that, it was a bit of a blank. I'm sure there was something in there, though. Treasure! Oh, nothing. Darn it. Well, it's empty now. That's very strange. I could have sworn I caught a glimpse of treasure when we opened it.
Where's the treasure?
Right, Grunt. Where's the treasure? Ooh.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Mogsworth? Snort, snort. So, Silverbone's mangy dog's body wants to get his filthy paws on the treasure, does he? Snort. Well, not on my watch. Hand it over.
Curfew!
I'm like, is Mogsworth a cat or a dog? Because he called him a dog. I'm pretty sure that's a cat. Mogsworth says, curse you, Leventer. No servant of Sylphania is going to give me orders. Besides, this chest is empty when we arrived, so stop acting dumb. It must be you who's got those grubby mitts on its contents. Captain Leventer says, nonsense, Snort. We only just got here. Whoever took that treasure, it wasn't us. Grunt. Snort, which does rather beg the question, who did take it? Yah ha 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 ha. You got an awesome crew of creatures there. Momoon says, I took it. Nice, Momoon. Thanks for holding it down on Twitch and folks in the chat over on YouTube. I really appreciate it. This music. Skeleton pirate. Wahahaha. Oh, she looks cool. Impulsive privateer Bonnie. Who is that, Clyde? Enigmatic Buccaneer Gustav. Okay. I thought his name would be Clyde. Scourge of the Sky, Silverbones. Interesting. Sonic Fan says, out of all your consoles, which one do you play the most? The Nintendo Switch, for sure. How about you, Sonic? What are some consoles you own, and which ones do you play the most? Captain Levanter says, blast it all, snort, it's Silverbones. Gustav says, well, if it isn't these Fanians, a little late to the party once more, I see.
We've secured the treasure.
We took the liberty of securing the treasure you seem to have been seeking. That glow, could it be? Yes, no doubt about it. It's one of the 7 stones. That's a dragon stone? Oh, bravo, Captain Silverbones, you've done it again. Truly, it is a privilege to see you at work. What a funk over on YouTube. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Rhea, game looks fun. Thanks so much for popping in. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a great Friday so far. And Silverbones on the game says, enough, Mogsworth. You're embarrassing yourself, and you're embarrassing us all. But, Captain, how can you say such a thing? You call yourself a pirate? The so-called booty you seek bringing back is nothing but worthless rubbish. Worthless rubbish. Arg, and look at you now, you sniveling wretch. You're unworthy of a place in my thunderous splendors. Oh, he's being so mean. You've used up all your lives, Mogsworth. You're dead to me. Aww. Captain? So sad. Bonnie says, and what of the youngins, Captain? Ah, that pair of blue-eyed whippersnappers? Leave them. We've got more important matters at hand. Captain Levanter says, listen up, Silverbones. You won't get away with this, Grunt. I will stop you. In the name of Sylphania.
Levanter.
Well, Levanter, it's been a while. It's not often we get to parley, so here's a juicy tidbit for ye. We've got our sights set on a place called La Isla Dorada, an island where unimaginable riches await. La Isla Dorada? Sonic Fan over on YouTube says Switch, PS4, PS3, PS2, PS1, Xbox One, 360, Wii, PSP, Genesis, and 2DSs. Nice! For me, for a lot of the consoles that I don't have physically at my current residence, I find it just easier to just emulate them on my PC. And Mamoon over on Twitch says, I love the Pig Captain design. Me too, he's really cool. Sonic Fan says, you have 2 DSs. Yeah, I think I read that the correct way. I think I knew what you meant. And Silverbones says, I wouldn't expect a fool like you to understand. Now, if you'll excuse me, Levanter, we've got places to be and treasure to plunder. Grahahar! Yar! Yar! This is the weirdest Pirates of the Caribbean game ever. Jorge Villarreal! Where's them treasures at? What's up, Jorge? Good to see you. Thanks so much for coming through to hang out. I appreciate the super chat, man. Yeah, this is a fun game, but a lot of people mentioned in the beginning that, hey, just a heads up, the tutorial is really long. But it's cool. I'd rather get through that stuff now, so like when I play it again, we can just, you know, focus on grinding and battling and stuff. But yeah, thank you so much for your generosity as always, Jorge. I really appreciate it. Sonic Fan says, as for which one I play the most, it's Switch, just like you. What are some of your favorite games on the Switch right now, Sonic Fan? Porcus says, that treasure they were so brazenly brandishing. Do you think it was one of those? Do you think it was one of? Mamoon says, no, it's right on brand. And Persila says, it would certainly seem so, and it was snatched right from under our noses. Old School over on YouTube says, pirates love Kim Kardashian because she has a very big booty. Erik says, looks like we've got ourselves mixed up in something serious, sis. 2 gangs of hardened treasure hunters and us caught in the middle. Yeah, the Pig Captain's design is really cool, Mamoon. I know, Dan, that was a pretty funny one. Endless one up over on YouTube. Captain Levanter.
Ah, Gale.
Ah, Gale, there you are. Ah, her little Dracky is wearing a hat. I love Gail's design. Gail says, hold on. Where are the pirates? Snort, they're gone. I'll explain everything later. Now then, you lot, what's your story?
I'm Erik.
Mamoon says, cool mohawk on him as well. Yeah, I agree. Very, very tight. And Erik says, I'm Erik, and this is my sister, Mia. Snort, Erik and Mia, eh? And what are you doing here? Looking for treasure, are you, Grunt? It's a secret. Humph. Hot. Think you're clever, do you? But don't worry, I know exactly what you're up to. So much for saying it was a secret. Levanter says, well, it's good of you to keep us on our toes. I wish you luck. You'll need it. Maybe I should have told him so he can help us. Gail says, I haven't seen you two around here before. Are you part of a gang or are you are you hunting for treasure on your own? Well, either way, it's nice to meet you. See you around, Erik and Mia. Oh no, be our friend. Aw. Phew. Feels like things have finally calmed down a bit.
Now's a good time.
Guess now's a good time to show you this amazing thing I found. Want to take a look? Come on then, follow me. Alright, what did you find, Erik? Looks totally broken. The Heartless Hunter is no more, but most of its components look like they're still intact. If you knew someone who was good with machines, you might be able to get it repaired. Oh, okay, maybe we'll come back some other time. Mamoon over on Twitch says, goes to show you that some creatures are even cuter with a hat on. Yes, Mo, we saw a Draki with a hat. Gunther has a hat on. Like, it's definitely a thing in this game. It's the music for me.
Check it out.
Check it out. You ever see anything like this before? It's amazing, right? Mamoon says, Kirby with a hat. Hell yeah, Kirby with a hat. Yes, absolutely. Erik says, problem is, it's not working. I guess it must be broken. Oh yeah, there's something else I want to show you. Come on. It's a curious looking mechanism. It doesn't seem to work. Does anything work around here?
Check it out.
That is literally not what the text says, but okay. Erik says, look, this island's floating in the air. Pretty impressive, huh? I mean, I guess it's cool. Isn't, like, the planet just an island floating in the air? Like, one would argue. Like, I guess that's my argument. Erik says, and that's not all. This place is absolutely jam-packed with treasure. I mean, I found loads of cool stuff already. How about you? You find anything? Yeah. I found some pebbles.
No way.
No way. Nice work. Show me later, okay?
I can't believe it.
I still can't believe we were in the old ruins and they were here.
Oh.
Mamoon says, I guess it's a dead body. You're on your own, Erik. Erik says, oh yeah, you still got your dagger from the ruins, right? Yep, we still got that thing. It seems to be very powerful. My one lets me do all this cool stuff.
By the way,
Speaking of your daggers, you might want to take a closer look at them. Oh, I think they're more powerful together. At least that's what I think the game said earlier. Jonathan Mills says, I miss WWF. Dude, like, I have never encountered so many wrestling fans until I started hanging out on YouTube. Like, I didn't really grow up in a household that was, like, about wrestling like that. So yeah, like, anytime people start talking about it, I'm a little lost. But it's cool that y'all are so into it. I just don't know anything about it, personally. Erik and Mia's dragon daggers have somehow got the curious vehicle fired up and ready to go. Oh, cool. Can our daggers reactivate that knight that we were fighting earlier? Erik says, now come check this out.
Huh?
Erik was discovering all this stuff while we were trying to find him. Jonathan Mills says The Rock was in WWF. Oh, okay, yeah. Like, I know, like, the super famous wrestlers, like The Rock and, China and John Cena and, like, Who else? There was one based off of The Crow. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm a very like below normie level knowledge of wrestling person. Sonic fan over on YouTube says Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Super Mario Odyssey, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Donkey Kong Country, Tropical Freeze, Kirby Star Allies, among others. Oh, those are your favorite Switch games. Got it. Mamoon says, wrestling is a weekly thing for me. I'm hoping to be in good health for a show on January. Nice! I'm hoping you're able to go to your show on January, Mo. That sounds really fun. And Erik says, it looks just like a dragon's head. That's kind of weird, right?
As it happens...
Porcus says, as it happens, the place where we are standing is also shaped like a dragon's head.
What?
What? Are you serious?
Indeed, he is.
Indeed he is. The treasure-filled land where we find ourselves goes by the name of Draconia. It comprises two giant dragon heads, as well as numerous other islands which make up the rest of their bodies. The story goes that two giant golden dragons choose this as their final resting place many centuries ago. Their enormous bodies slowly turn to stone, forming the land masses we see before us now. Erik says, two giant golden dragons, huh? I guess that's why there's so much treasure here then. Erik should not be sitting on that edge right there. That is completely dangerous and not okay. Persola says, exactly. Now among these countless treasures are some that are very special indeed. I speak of the 7 precious gems known as the Dragon Stones. It is these that Porcus and I seek, and we are by no means the only ones. Jonathan over on YouTube says, also miss when Stephanie McMahon was wrestling. Is that, should I know who that person is? I apologize. But yes, I'm sorry that you missed that person wrestling. Persola says, alas, we're not capable of very much by ourselves, but that's where you come in. We believe you have the natural treasure hunting talent to help us find the 7 stones. Wow, so there are 7 super special treasures to track down. I like the sound of that.
What do you think?
What do you think, Mia? Searching for the 7 stones sounds like fun, right? I'm gonna say, what's in it for us? It sounds like we're helping these two find the treasure, but we don't get anything in return. Perp Minded says, music slaps. Yes, hell yeah, Perp. Thanks so much for popping in over on YouTube. Happy Friday to you. And hope you're having a good day so far. Old School says, Sting was inspired by the Crow. Yes, that's his name. Sorry, I'm like I said, I have below normie knowledge of wrestling. Wrestling. And Erik says, come on, sis, don't be a spoil sport. Let's track down the 7 stones. Still not sure. Come on, sis, don't be a spoil sport. Okay, you're literally going to keep asking me. Okay, until I say yes.
Great.
Old School says, I missed the Monday Night Wars. Oh, man, we got wrestling fans out the woodworks in the chat. Sorry, I'm so ignorant on the topic. I wish I could nerd out with y'all about wrestling and whatnot. P-Dubs, Rhea, good to see you, P-Dubs. Happy Friday to you. Thanks so much for popping in. P-Dubs just smashed 15K over on his YouTube channel, subs. So yes, definitely check out his work if you're into retro games, arcade games, pinball, all that fun stuff. He covers it all, and he sometimes does live streams, but yeah, check out his video content as well. It's really fun and informative, and yeah. Thanks so much for coming in, P-Dubs. Jonathan says Stephanie McMahon's father is Vince McMahon. Oh, okay. I was just like, wait, that last name sounds familiar, but I don't know. I don't want to like try and guess who people are because I just fail at it. Mike says you're better off not knowing those wrestling people, Rhea. I mean, wrestling does look cool. It's just like I'm just like so out of my element. If someone asks me like about it, I'm just like, you know what? If you like it, I love it. I support people's enthusiasm for things. Mamoon says Rhea was inspired by Yu-Gi-Oh. Yes, I know Yu-Gi-Oh. Yes. You want to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh? Yes, please. P-Dub says we are planning a big California outing and YouTuber meetup this spring. You in? Hell yeah, P-Dubs. Yes. Shoot me the details. I will literally go wherever y'all meet up at. It's super easy for me to get anywhere in California, so just let me know. And Old School says even non-wrestling fans know who Hulk Hogan is. Yes, that's another one that I forgot to mention. Hulk Hogan. Yeah, exactly. Oh, and dude from the freaking Slim Jim commercials. I feel so bad forgetting his name right now. God. Someone help me. This is so embarrassing. I'm like, he's such a pop culture icon. P-Dub says, fantastic. Yes, I can't wait. Looking forward to it. Momoon on Twitch, Macho Man. Yes, Macho Man Randy Savage. Thank you, Momoon. That's who I know. Like, I would look on online for just memes of like clips of him back in the 80s, just like being a total like in character like persona and just like die laughing. So yes, like I'm still like very like not clued in on wrestling, but like for some reason those clips bring me immense joy. Momoon says, snap into a Slim Jim. Oh yeah. The Real Zim says, hey guys, good to see you, Zim. Happy Friday to you. Thanks so much for popping in. And hope you're having a great start of your weekend so far. Snowly says, hello there. And Old School says over on YouTube, Ultimate Warrior also advertised for Slim Jim. Was Ultimate Warrior like a spin-off wrestler show, or was it like a physical like aptitude competition sort of show? I don't know. It sounds familiar, but I'm just drawing a blank. Momoon says, for real, Slim Jim wasn't that good. I would rather just eat like actual jerky instead of Slim Jims, to be totally honest. But like, if I'm on the go and I need to stop at a gas station for something with like protein and like actual nourishment in it, like I would probably get some cheese sticks and some jerky. If not, like yogurt if they have it. Momoon says, a wrestler. Oh, Ultimate Warrior is a wrestler, Momoon? Mike says, P-Dubs did an impression. We call it Macho Dubs. Really? He did that? I haven't seen that. I have to keep an eye out. I saw that he has a Macho Man emoji, so I was like, oh cool, a Macho Man. But I didn't think that there was like a meme on his channel for it. And Old School says, Ultimate Warrior was a character on WWF. His biggest highlight was that he fought Hogan at WrestleMania 6. That's awesome, I guess. Yeah. And Momoon over on Twitch says, Macho Man impressions are a dime a dozen. I know, I've done some pretty terrible Macho Man impressions. Like, if I see someone else on stream or that I'm talking to doing like a Macho Man impression, I'll like counter it with my own terrible impression. Erik says, great, I knew you'd be game. The jewel those pirates took was one of the dragon stones, right? Well, they can show it off like all they like, but we're going to make it ours.
That's the spirit.
That's the spirit.
We're so pleased.
I can't tell you how pleased we are to have you on our side.
Okay.
Okay, but isn't there a whole bunch of other treasure here we're just waiting to be found?
Every last piece.
Well, we're not going home until we've grabbed every last piece we can find. I just wish we knew where to start.
Wow.
Momoon over on Twitch says, I can do one. You can do a Macho Man impression, Momoon? Old School says, the wrestler Jay Lethal does a great Macho Man impression and an even better Ric Flair. Oh, Ric Flair is another 80s wrestler, right? Gosh, who is, who is the money dude? The money-themed wrestler who's just like a total tool, but like he like reminds people of how rich he is. Everyone's got a price, everyone's got to pay, something always gets his way or something. I'm sorry, I just don't know the rest of the quote. But yes, I know other more intelligent people in the chat can fill in the blanks. $1 Million Man, yes, $1 Million Man, Tan DiBiase. Did I pronounce that right? Yes, $1 Million Man, that's what it is. Yes, on top of the Macho Man random clips that I would watch and then lol at, I would also watch $1 Million Man clips. And Priscilla says, well, I've got a few ideas, but let's start by taking a closer look at the mysterious locomotive. Momoon over on YouTube says, P-Dubs, are you the cream of the crop? Yes, P-Dubs is the cream of the crop. Priscilla says, it looks like it could be your best bet if you want to get those islands over there.
Great.
Erik says, sounds good to me. Let's see where it goes. Okay. Let's follow our brother this way. I'm so grateful for step counters. I know, like, it's just another hand-holding mechanism for new games that people, like, make fun of, but I'm a big fan of it. Erik says, let's see if this thing will take us over to those islands. Come on now, let's hop aboard. Well, it would appear that someone has got it working. Oh, hi! It's the nice lady from earlier. That wouldn't be your doing by any chance, would it?
I guess so.
Erik says, I guess so. Well, our daggers did the hard work.
Wonderful.
How marvelous. I take it you must be Mia's big brother. You know, I have this funny feeling that you two might be the key to solving this world's myriad of mysteries. Or myriad of mysteries.
Where are my manners?
Oh, but
I'm
where are my
Princess
manners? We haven't introduced ourselves. This is Wingston, and I am Princess Anemone of Sylphania. Anemone and Wingston. Wingston. I love the punny names. Blue Blood Scholar, Anemone. Yay! Porcus says, ho, I thought there was something a bit peculiar about her. Turns out she's a princess. Craw, mind how you speak about my mistress. She's a very important person, I'll have you know. Squawk.
By the way,
Now, I've heard from Captain Levanter that you are fellow treasure hunters.
to the winner
So it looks like we'll
goes-
be in direct competition. What fun. Well, to the winner goes the spoils. Oh, wow, she's a treasure hunter too? Nice. Snelly says she's pretty. Yes, yes, she is. I wish we could treasure hunt with her. Bye. Is the game over? No, we did not do anything in the game yet.
Time to start our treasure. Yeah.
I know the game's not over yet, but it's weird seeing the credits. Mamoon says, Snowly Games, I called dibs on her already. Silly says, my fault, yo. Mamoon over on Twitch says, yeah, now you have to buy the DLC and Battle Pass. I need to buy the Season Pass. Michael Garvey, hello, good to see you, Michael. Happy Friday to you. Thanks so much for popping in. And how are you doing this evening? This afternoon?
I'm feeling good.
I'm feeling goo. Aries says, gotta get the DLC now. I know, right? Remember when season passes were a thing? Like, I don't think that that's a thing anymore. I could be wrong. Are there any games that you can think of that came out in the last couple of years that had season passes? Jonathan over on YouTube says, I like the Switch version of Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. Yes, I bought it. Oh my gosh, you're just reminding me of all the games that I own that I haven't played yet. Leave me alone. Michael Garvey says, I'm pretty good, still recovering from an illness. Oh no, I'm sorry that you're sick. I've been hearing a lot of people getting really sick these days, so yes, sending you well wishes for sure. Hope you can pull through this so you can enjoy your holiday season. I'm assuming you're planning to do stuff on the holidays, so I'm hoping you don't have to be sick through that. Mamoon says, season passes are still a thing, but not as advertised as they used to be. Oh, okay, I see. And Snelly says, Michael Garvey, get well soon, buddy. Yeah, totally get well soon, y'all. And Persila says, you know, I've been thinking, any self-respecting treasure hunter needs a base, wouldn't you say? And if you ask me, this place seems perfect. And Jonathan says, hey, take your time. I know, like, thank you for understanding. I feel bad because, like, a lot of my time that I do get to play games is on stream. Otherwise, like, I'm working or I'm taking care of, like, IRL stuff, so it's tough. And then I try to go and support it, all my friends' content with my free time, too. And, Mamoon over on Twitch says, they want you to go buy the DLC separately to pay more than buying the season pass. Oh, yeah, so usually I just end up buying the season pass if I even do that for some games. Or I wait for, like, the Game of the Year edition of the game used to be more common, like a few years ago, so I would wait for that to happen. Like for Mortal Kombat, I would just wait for the, like the XL version or Game of the Year edition or whatever it would be called to come out. Michael Garvey says, thanks, Snowly. Heart emoji from Snowly over on YouTube. Thanks, y'all. And Persila says, hey, look, there's someone here. We might want to check with him first before claiming this place as our own. Sounds like a plan. Come on, Mia. Let's see what he has to say. Yeah, let's check him out. HP and MP are restored. Yay, thank you, game. Yay, we're level 4. Good day to you. I'm right in thinking that you just arrived on board that locomotive? And would I be correct in surmising that you have somehow managed to get Snouterhorn Station up and running again? I guess. Jonathan Mills over on YouTube says, I bought the Game of the Year edition for Batman Arkham Asylum on PS3. Love that game. Yeah, so like back then, Back in like the PS3 days, Game of the Year's editions were like really like a thing, I think. That was back when PS4 was still like relatively like new to like mid lifespan, and I was working at GameStop, so I would get a lot of Game of the Year edition PS3 games, and I don't remember too many examples of that happening on PS4, but yeah, a lot of PS3 stuff. And this dude is saying, "Oh, bravo! This is wonderful news. The company is saved." Moon over on YouTube says, "Back when Game of the Year meant something." Dear me, have I completely neglected to introduce myself? Or I have completely neglected to introduce myself, haven't I? Euston's the name. Euston. I work for the Trans-Draconic Railway in the capacity of chairman, chief engineer, and station master. Oh, that sounds pretty important. Railway Attencionado, aficionado, attencionado. Yeah. An aficionado is like a super fan, right? And then an attencionado, I think the game just made that word up. Or maybe not. Maybe attencionado is a real word in Italian. I could be wrong. Someone correct me if I am. Mamoon says, back when Game of the Year meant something. Oh yeah, I think I read that. And Ismet says, is this Dragon Quest 11? Oh no, Ismet, this is Dragon Quest Treasures. Yes, so I just got it today. Yep. Nintendo Switch. Erik says, that sounds like a lot of work for one person. Well, yes, it is rather. But the fact of the matter is that the Trans-Draconic Railway currently has a grand total of 3 employees. It doesn't sound like much of a company. I can assure you that it wasn't always like this. The railway was once a vast concern that served every corner of this land. And as it happens, you are standing on the site of our headquarters and very first station, though they are now in a rather sorry state. Time was you could catch a train from here to whichever part of the world you fancied. And Ismet says, happy weekend. Yes, happy Friday. And Old School says, Houston, we have a problem. And Michael says, thanks, Mo Moon. And healing vibes to Michael Garvey, says Mo Moon over on YouTube. Sonali says, Old School, what you doing out here? Houston says, but alas, it was not to last. One by one, the train stopped running, the stations fell into disrepair, and all the staff all left. It doesn't seem right to ask if we can use this as our base.
What do you mean?
Your base, you say? What do you mean by that? Would you be so kind as to enlighten me?
By the way...
Could I have a quick word, Mr. Houston, in private?
You too, Porcus.
You too, Porcus. I think they're negotiating what to offer Houston in response to using the rail station as our base. Houston says, your friends have been kind enough to explain everything. I understand you came here in search of treasure. And so I think it would be absolutely marvelous if you use our HQ as your base of operations.
I say.
Ismet says, have you ever played Sifu the game? No, I haven't. I've heard really good things about it. I just haven't been able to play it yet. Houston says, oh, I just had a thought. If you are to be based here, you should avail of the company facilities. Well, those that remain at least. Why don't you take a little look around? I trust you will find something you can make use of. Snowly says, Sifu is phenomenal. Really? Is it on Nintendo Switch? I feel like it is, but correct me if I'm wrong. Houston says, a good place to start might be the reception desk inside the main station building. I'm sure my colleague will be happy to assist you. Ismet says on YouTube, you should try it. Yeah, let me know more details about it in the chat. Snowly says, it's on Switch. Yeah, nice. Jonathan on YouTube says, I like the final boss for Batman Arkham Asylum. Erik says on the game, come on, let's see what the receptionist has to say. I've got a good feeling about this place. Excellent. Now, once you've had a chance to fully peruse the facilities, come back and let me know what you think. All right, let's go talk to somebody inside the station. Pew, pew, pew. Ursula, you go ahead and explore the facilities. I'll take a look around in my own good time. Hello. Keely Chow. Hey, everybody. Good to see you, Keely. Happy Friday to you. Momoon says, but how does it run on the Switch? Oh, that's an even better question, Momoon. Okay, cool. So this this purple knight says, good day to you. Welcome to the Trans-Draconic Railway Company headquarters. I'm Miss Cicely, head of personnel. Miss Cicely. Not that we have much in the way of personnel at the moment, of course. Still, we must keep up appearances.
Mr. Houston said.
Mr. Houston said we can make use of the facilities. Keely Chow says, good to see you too, Rhea. Happy Friday. Thanks so much for popping in, Keely. And Ismet says, if you like Master Kung Fu game, this will be a fun Sifu. Momoon says, I have Sifu on PS4 and it's pretty cool. Miss Cicely says, oh, did he now? Well then, I'd better explain a little more about how things work around here, hadn't I? I'm in charge of personnel, as I said, which means I deal with new recruits. I'll be honest with you, though. We haven't had anyone getting in touch with goodness knows how long. Oh, I say, what's this? It seems a new job application has just arrived. Let's take a look, shall we? Keely Chow says, you're welcome. Absolutely. Thank you, Keely, over on YouTube. And Snelly says on YouTube, it runs fairly well, besides some graphical artifacts issues here and there, some pop-in. Yeah, y'all, if you haven't already checked out Snelly's work, he does some pretty awesome in-depth Let's Play review style content on his channel for a lot of Nintendo Switch games. So if you're curious about like some indie games or like some lesser talked about games as well, like he does cover a lot of different topics and genres over on his channel, so definitely check him out. Miss Cicely says, I see, interesting. It seems our candidate's a young Draki, and here's what they have to say. The truth is, I've been inspired by this amazing girl with bright blue eyes. She never gives up. I want to help her in any way I can. Bright blue eyes, hey? Hee hee, I wonder who they could be referring to. Mamoon over on Twitch says, I heard you say chow, now I'm hungry. And Judd 3300, hi, good to see you, Judd. Happy Friday to you. Thanks so much for popping in. Stolly says, oh, thanks so much, Rhea. Yeah, no problem, Snolly. Love shouting out all the lovely folks in the chat. Miss Cicely says, anyway, I've got all their details on file, so just come and speak to me if you want to know more.
Wow.
Erik says, wow, it sounds like this monster's taken a real shine to you, sis. Maybe if we team up with them, they'll help us find some more treasure. And Judd over on YouTube says, no problem. Yeah, thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate it. I'm enjoying this game. It has like a very like nice, awesome, cozy charm to it. Ismet says, did you watch the Game Awards yesterday? So like I watched highlights and clips of it, and then I saw like all the bullet point information shared on Twitter. So I didn't watch the whole thing. I got like the gist of, you know, what happened though from Twitter and watching clips. What about you, Ismet? Did you get a chance to watch it? Haunted Wisp over on YouTube says, I had to fight my voice to text software to get control of my D key back. Oh, I see. Okay. And this creature is saying, now then, who do we have here, eh? Don't think I've seen you around these parts. The name's Muddimer. Muddimer! I'm head of staff training. The staff's dormitory is just through this door. That's where employees bed down, and I keep them in check. Of course, we have no staff these days, so I've got plenty of time on my hand. Get it? And Jed says, question, are you a Kingdom Hearts fan? I did not really grow up playing that series, so I first played it on PSP on the channel after a generous donation to a charity event. Someone requested that game. So yes, I played the PSP Kingdom Hearts game, and it was cool. It just felt a little it had a lot of menu navigation, so as my first time playing it, I was a little overwhelmed, especially because it was on stream, so I was trying to engage with the chat while I was giving my impressions of the game. But if I sat down offline and played it, I might have had a better experience. So yes, to answer your question, I have played Kingdom Hearts for like for a stream, but I haven't really played it anywhere else. Erik says, Mr. Houston said we could use this place. Mr. Muddimer says, did he now? Well, it's a good job. I've kept the place looking spick and span then, isn't it? Ismet says over on YouTube, I only watch a list of I only watched at least 2 hours of the Game Awards. Oh, at least 2 hours. I didn't even realize like it was longer than 2 hours. Erik says, sounds like it'll be a good place for our monsters to rest up. Hey, monsters, you say? Well, you'd best leave them to me, young man. Just give me a shout if you want any monsters changing or otherwise whipping into shape.
You'll have the right
Moon over on
monster for
Twitch
the
says
job.
it was 4 hours. Oh, thank you, Mo. Mutimer says, don't worry, I'll help make sure you always have the right monster for the job. Erik says, did you hear that, Mia? With Mr. Mutimer taking care of our monsters that join up, there'll be no stopping us. And Haunted Whiff says, I haven't played Dragon Quest since 4, but I'm excited to play the series. Yeah, totally. I am not super familiar with the series either, so I'm excited to play this one.
There you are.
Porcus says, Mia, there you are. I've been nosing around in here. It seems to be some sort of storeroom. It's such a nice big space, but it's a complete pigsty at the moment. Seems like a waste. Hey, I know. Why don't we turn this place into our treasure vault? I mean, we're gonna need somewhere to store all the loot we find, right? We can start with the treasure you've already got. Come on, it'll brighten the place up no end. It'll brighten the place up no end. What do you say? I can turn this place into a showroom for all the nice things you'll discover. Give Porcus all the treasure you found so far? Sure, why not? Mia entrusts all her treasure to Porcus.
Now.
Great, I'll take care of this. Now while I work on getting this place looking spick and span, why don't you explore the facilities? Cool, will do. And I think we're right at the 2-hour mark, but I'm gonna wrap up once I finish talking to everyone, just so when we pick this back up, we can get back into the rest of the story. And Ismet over on YouTube says, have you ever played Dragon Quest XI on PS4? I have not. Wait, so is it Dragon Quest 9 or Dragon Quest 11 on, that was the most recent one. I think I said 9 earlier. I think I meant 11. What is the subtitle for it? It's like the something quest or something. No, yeah, like, I'm sorry, I just don't remember the subtitle of the most recent Dragon Quest game. And Mrs. Lee says, hello there, welcome to the main reception desk. Shall we take a look at our potential new recruits? Thirsty.
This is useful stuff.
Monsters who want to join your gang can be recruited from the reception desk. You'll have to pay their fee in order to do so, which is usually food or materials. If your recruitment board is full and there are new potential recruits, the newest candidates will replace the oldest. To prevent a candidate from being replaced in this way, press plus to set it as keep. Oh, okay.
Have you decided?
We're gonna go ahead and say no for now, and we'll come back later and make a decision. Mamoon on Twitch says, DQ11, Echoes of an Elusive Age. Yes, that's what it is. Thank you, Mamoon. And Ismet says, oh yeah, I think I read that. Yeah, so like, I'm pretty sure I have that physically on Switch. I must have bought it, like on an impulse when it was on sale and then like forgot. Persolis says, you go ahead and explore the facilities. I'll take a look around. Okay, cool. I think I read that. So it's a campfire. It looks like a good place to take a break. Rest here. Yes, we'll go ahead and wrap up our play session here. Yeah. Cool. So we will go ahead and thank folks in the chat for hanging out with us. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Okay, I'm going to charge my PS5 controller because I don't know why it keeps desyncing. I wonder if it has anything to do with the 8-bit Do Bluetooth accessory I'm using, but beats me. Ismet says, are you in Detroit? No, I'm not in, do you mean in-game or what? Definitely no for both. Like, this game is not set in Detroit, and I am not either. Okay, cool. So thank you folks over on Twitch. Thank you to 1000 Star and Momoon for hanging out. And thank you to folks over on YouTube. Let me go ahead and make sure I can see everyone who popped in. Old School says, thanks, Rhea. Great stream. Have a great night, everyone. Bye. Thank you so much, Old School. And thank you, Ismet, for popping in. Haunted Wisp. Judd, 3300. Momoon on Twitch says Detroit Quest 11. And Snolly Games, thank you so much for holding it down in the chat as well. Keely Chow, Momoon on YouTube as well. Let's see who else. Jonathan Mills, appreciate you stopping in. And Michael Garvey sending you lots of well wishes, you and Momoon. Let's see. Aries the Child, thank you so much for holding it down in the chat too. Scrolling. I know Mike H, P Dubs, Mitchell B, and Zim were in the chat earlier too, so thank y'all so much for holding it down in the chat. I appreciate it. And Mattia was in the chat earlier too, so thank you so much for stopping in. And Mike says Detroit. Jonathan Mills says later, Rhea. Thank you. Ismet says in town in America. I mean, yeah, no, sorry, I'm not. And Old School says I'm a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. Yes, nice Journey reference there. You took your shot at that joke and ran with it. Haunted Whiff says thanks for being tolerant of my speech to text software critique. No worries, Haunted Whiffs. Thanks for stopping in. And yeah, apologies for folks who were here earlier too in the YouTube chat. I can only scroll up so much on my window. So thank you, B Tender, for hanging out too. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'll go ahead and play the outro, and I'll catch y'all next time. All right, take care. Bye.